This is my reaction to Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2, Episode 48, Showdown in the Shadows, Part 2. I believe this is the Season 2 finale, I think. In the last episode, Yami Marik was dueling against Yami Bakura slash real Bakura. No, slash real Marik, because real Marik is kind of in Yami Bakura. Yeah, it's weird. And they started dueling, and right now it seems like Yami Marik has, or Yami Bakura has the upper hand, but, I don't know how long this is going to last. We'll see. Also, if you like full and early reactions to Yu-Gi-Oh! And other shit that I react to, you can join my Patreon like all these lovely people. The support really does help me out and really means a lot. It makes it so I can keep making videos like these for you guys on a regular basis. So if you'd like help join and support me, the link that is down below. So, yeah, let's go.
Or you would never be where you are today had it not been for me.
Damn.
How so? Don't tell me you've forgotten that when you were a child, it was I who took over your body and forced you to claim the Millennium Rod. From now on, this relic is mine. Since that day, the rod's been yours, while I stayed hidden deep with it.
Yeah, I still don't understand how he was able to do that without him touching the rod.
Where exactly was I?
Let's see if this works.
Observe as I sacrifice my 3 monsters to summon this card. The Winged Dragon of Ra.
Not so fast. My trap card is about to render your
Oh.
dragon useless.
Oh, snap.
What?
Before you send
What is
those
this?
3 monsters to the graveyard, Joyful Doom will strip them of their attack points and add the total to my life points.
Ooh.
So that means your monsters will have 0 attack points when they go to the graveyard, as my power grows.
Damn, that's pretty OP.
But thanks to my trap card, he has no power at all.
Damn.
Can an Egyptian god monster have 0 attack points? I wasn't aware he was holding that trap card, you fool. Now all the strength that would have transferred to Ra has been added to his life points. We'll see about that. For now, I will switch Rod, my puppet master, to defense mode.
You don't have much choice.
Damn.
Can't this wait till morning?
I was just in Bakura's room and he's missing.
No.
Yeah.
Summon something stronger in its place.
Oh.
Meet the Dark Ruler.
So, you've given up on your Egyptian god card already. Huh. You'll regret that.
Oh, shit.
Sent the Winged Dragon of Ra to the graveyard because... So if you'd like to fight me with a useless monster by your side, go ahead and...
I feel like you had a card that could counteract that.
While I proceed with your destruction by feeding you to the shadows. Next, I shall activate my magic burial card. By giving up 800 of my life points, I can bring my Earl of Demise back from the graveyard.
Okay. You're still losing parts of your body.
Side of the field. That, you're the reason I wasn't able to play the Winged
Oh my
Dragon of
God.
Ra, and it's your fault we
Oh my god, they're like a fucking old married couple.
Just look at those two. What a shame. It's so sad when such good friends can't work things out. Your new monsters are impressive, but let me remind you, my Vengeful Fog is still in effect, which means they can't attack just yet.
I'm well aware of your magic cards.
Wait a sec. I bet Marik's behind this.
Now let's see what would happen if my crush card combination took on...
I think Kaiba used his jacket to cover Mokuba Wing Sleeps.
Only a 13% chance of victory? Ra has even more power than I thought.
Damn,
Hurry up and make your move.
that's slow.
What are you laughing at?
But the Winged Dragon of Ra seems to possess several special abilities that aren't even written on the card.
Really? Like what?
So even if a duelist is able to decipher the card's ancient text, they still won't know how to use all of its powers.
Damn.
If I use Monster Reborn to bring back the Winged Dragon of Ra, it will only remain on the field for a short time. That's because magic cards only last for 1 turn, when used on an Egyptian god card. And since my Vengeful Fog magic card is still in effect, all monsters must wait 1 turn to attack when they are summoned.
So you have to wait for that to
Then, in the graveyard.
Yeah.
Not if I use its power of instant attack. This
Oh.
shadow game's
Or
about
not.
to end.
Yugi, look at all that fog. It looks like...
Yes, a shadow duel.
Mm,
Bakura's in there, and he must be dueling against Marik.
yeah.
Bakura's in a shadow game?
The winged dragon of Ra.
Ooh. Oh, damn.
Calm down, you fool. The monster's attack strength is still 0.
Yeah, but
Plus, his
how many life points does Bakura has? Because he kept giving his up.
Which means he can't attack now anyway.
For all eternity, while I rule the entire world as Pharaoh.
Damn. He looks creepy in that image, just saying.
Ra is back, and now it's mine once again. So prepare to witness its secret powers now. First, I shall use Ra's power.
Why is there smoke coming off him?
What's that mean?
It means Ra can attack right away.
What is point-to-point transfer? And why is your body disappearing?
Oh, he's giving his energy to him. Okay.
Oh, I will. I'm giving my life points to Ra in order to increase its attack strength. But don't worry, I'll keep one life point to make sure I don't lose. Now watch as my Egyptian god
Damn.
grows stronger.
That's a little overkill. He only had like, what, 1,000 life points left? My god. That's a bit of overkill.
Given my strength to the winged dragon of Ra, we have merged together to become one mighty creature. And together we shall
Wow.
destroy you, while the rest of my body waits on the border of the dragon of Ra. Let us attack now!
Uh-oh. Goodbye, Bakura. Goodbye, real Marik.
First, we'll
That's
destroy
tough.
all of your monsters.
Oh, I guess I had to kill the monsters, so that's fair.
But that's not all. For now, it's Marik's turn to disappear
Ooh.
into the shadows. What's that supposed to mean?
It's quite simple. It means I can't be destroyed. You haven't seen the last of me.
I mean, I figured, but at least you're gone for now.
The time is now.
Listen to me, Taya. You're my last hope.
Oh.
Part of me still exists within you.
You tell me where one goes after losing a shadow game. No,
Mm,
don't be so surprised, Pharaoh. It won't be long before you join him in the Shadow Realm.
there's your own dreams.
Shizu, help me.
Oh.
No, my brother.
Yeah, he's gone.
I told that fool I couldn't be destroyed. Part of me has been hiding inside the Millennium Puzzle all along.
Oh, yeah, right, I forgot about that.
I should have done this long ago.
Are you finally offing
For the Shadow Realm, Odeon.
Odeon?
He's not here.
Oh, I guess not. You've tried to do this like 3 or 4 times now. Like, what are you waiting for? I mean, now he's gone, but,
Interesting indeed.
like, seriously.
It seems that certain after I took over the corporation and left him with nothing. The tower I built, symbolizing the new era of Kaiba Corp, still stands as a reminder of my power. Mokuba, now do you understand why I've chosen this island for the conclusion of the finals? Because I'm finally ready to return to the land where our stepfather made his billions. For now, I too have built a mighty empire, and I've done it all on my own terms.
Okay.
And that's just how I'll win this tournament.
Sounds like you have some stepdaddy issues.
From anyone except for myself. It won't be long now, Mokuba, before I prove to the entire world that there is no one on Earth who's superior to me.
Okay. Now we're reaction to Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 2, Episode 48, Showdown in the Shadows, Part 2. I believe, Season 2 finale, I think? So yeah, Yami Marik finished the duel with Yami Bakura and Real Marik And ultimately won, obviously, because that was not a surprise to anyone. And then I guess Kaiba's, he's like, oh, wow, I must need the raw card because now we're going to the island where my stepdaddy was. And, I destroyed him or something. And, I made a corporation of billions. Some random news that I guess we just got that I did not know about before. Or maybe I did and I forgot. I don't really know. Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't know if I'm going to continue the show with season 3. I'll be honest. Sorry, Yu-Gi-Oh fans. I don't know. Mainly because I've kind of been a little bored of it for a while. And, I was actually, fun fact, or not so fun fact, I was actually originally gonna stop after season 1. I was kind of like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it. It's too focused on duels that I just don't really care about. But, that's 9% of the show, and that's, the one part I don't really give a shit about. I care more about the story and the lore and all that stuff, and this is more focused on the duels, which is not fun for me, really. So there's that. And, I was gonna stop at the end of season 1, but then I think, what was the last episode of season 1? With that where Duke was introduced with a dice game, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. This is a new element of the show. This was actually kind of fun. I had a good time with it, so I'm like, you know what, I'll do season 2. We'll see how we go. This whole just endless duels of one of duels who is obviously gonna win, and I know people said that's what the point of it is. The point is how they win, and sometimes it's oh, that's really cool, but most of the time it's just yeah, of course they're gonna fucking win. No shit. Of course anyone Yugi goes up against, he's gonna win, unless it's Kaiba's threatening to throw himself off a building. That's the one time he, I don't think, won or whatever. And yeah, it's just it almost feels more I'm forcing myself to watch it rather than I want to watch it now. Which is never fun. If you ever, if anyone watching this ever plans to do reactions or whatever, if you ever feel you're watching a show, by being forced to or doing it for the content and not really doing it because you want to watch it, that should be a sign for you to stop watching it. Because it's not so much fun anymore. And like I said, I think in the last episode about this duel between the two of them, or 3, or however you want to consider it, I just didn't care. Because I knew that Yami Marik was going to win, and I still, didn't care. Even though it's oh, wow, all these secrets in the raw card, I just don't care. I just don't care. So, I might not be watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. I know there are different, iterations of Yu-Gi-Oh! Moving forward. I think with different characters and stuff, and maybe different plots or whatever. If those are less focused on battles, let me know, and maybe someday in the future I will pick one of those up. Let me know specifically which ones are which, because, again, all the ones focused on the duels, I just do not care about. I just don't care. I really don't. When I first started, I thought it would be more like Pokemon, where, yeah, there are Pokemon battles pretty much every episode, but they're not real, official battles, and also the Pokemon are real, and, it's more of the journey that Pokemon is about, rather than the battle themselves. This is more about the duel, and it's not for me. So, yeah, so there might be a new poll on my Patreon, for the next anime to watch, so if you're on there, stay tuned for that. So yeah, that's it.